Hello, welcome to today's game between the visiting team, ERA, and your home team, Cellar. ERA, as I call your name, please line up along the third base line. Batting first, Emerson George. Batting second, Elliot Shoup. Batting third, Wesley Melnick. Batting fourth, Maddox DiDonato. Batting fifth, Lucas Schalk. Batting sixth, Everett West. Batting seventh, Kane Lewis. Batting eighth, Mason Gordy. Batting ninth, Ashton White. And batting 10th, Gabe Luther.
Now for your home team, Cellar. As our current name, please slap gloves with the visiting team and take respective position in the field. Batting first, Michael Sprouse. Batting second, Braden Tay. Batting third, Trey Kissel. Batting fourth, Joel McCauley. Batting fifth, Julian Grenfell. Batting sixth, Connor Bauman. Batting seventh, Nikolai Parrish. Batting eighth, Owen Robinson. Batting ninth, Landon Trayton. Batting 10th, Graham Kissel. And batting 11th, Lacey McKillop. Would all players and fans please remove all headgear and stand for the plan of our national anthem? Play ball, fans. This reminder is intended for use in Altoona area school district property, and this is a non-smoking and vaping facility. Please direct your attention to the banner underneath the scoreboard. Parlor Donuts will be giving any player that's a home run this year free dozen donuts, and any player that's a home run through the hole in the banner will get free donuts for a year.
Testing. 1, 2. All right, folks, we have the 8U championship here at Aiybl. ERA versus Cellar.
It's 30 minutes, 30 seconds behind.
We're doing a little audio check here. We have Coach Matt DiDonato on the mound throwing to ERA with Emerson George leading it off here. Strike 2 to Emerson. He's looking to lead it off here, get a rally going in the top of the first. Takes a strike. I'm here with Ty Thomas. Ty, you're a former Stone Cellar player, right? What do you think? Who do you have in this game?
Stone Cellar.
Ty's always going to go with Stone Cellar. We're hoping for a good game, though, right?
Yeah.
Elliott Shoup with a foul ball back off of Lacey McKillop's mask. Another foul ball. He's hanging tough here. Coach Matt's a lefty. Trying to get a good look at him here. Second strikeout for out number 2 brings up Wesley Milnick. Nice little lefty hitter here. See if he can start it with 2 outs. Ty, who was your pitcher when you were playing for Stone Cellar? Do you remember?
Mark McKillop.
I remember your dad getting in there every once in a while too, throwing heaters. There's a hard hit to second base to Michael Sprouse, and the throw over, and he beats it out. My bad, that's not Michael Sprouse. That is Nikolai Parrish. Used to see him, Michael Sprouse, over there playing second base. Coach Matt throwing to his son Maddox here. Maddox has been hitting the ball really, really well lately in tenure. Let's see if he can keep it going, hit a ball to the outfield. There it is, a hot shot out to left field. Wes is looking to go to third. Oh, and a good play out in the outfield, getting the ball in quickly. Stops the runner at second base. Now, Ty, you're one of the few people who've played coach pitch, 10U, and 12U all in the same season. Am I right? I know. I'm a historian. I think you played coach pitch when you were like 14 years old, right?
No.
Lucas Schock with a rip and a great play by Trey Kissel at shortstop ends the inning. Stone Cellar is fired up. ERA needs to shake that off and get out here and play some tough defense. I'm also joined here by Cade Watsovich. Had a home run last night. You want to call you Cade or Caden?
Cade.
Okay, we'll go with Caden. Cade hit a ball barely over the fence last night using a souped up bat. Not sure. We're going to have to check that. He's getting ready for the championship series against Sylvan. What do you think? What are you thinking about the championship series here? You going to be on the mound in game 1 here next week?
I think.
Okay, I'm not going to ask you to say anything mean about Sybil. We won't give him any bulletin board material. You excited to play? Second one in a row?
Yeah. I hope we get another one.
All right, I'm just hoping for a really good game. Okay, folks, while we're between innings here, Ty Thomas wants to talk a little bit about Little Caesars, who was the team before Stone Cellar. You won a championship with Little Caesars?
I think 2 years in a row.
Who was your coach for Little Caesars? It couldn't have been Coach McKillop, right?
I actually don't know who the coach was.
Must have made a big impression on you. Stepping in to hit here to lead it off for Stone Cellar is Michael Sprouse with Coach Mark McKillop on the mound. He's a veteran pitcher here in this league, so we'll see if he can groove in some strikes and get these guys going here early in the bottom of the first inning. Magic Mini Michael Sprouse with a sharp ground ball to the pitcher, and he beats it out at first base to lead it off here. Braden Tay steps in. He's coming off of 10U debut in the playoffs as a call-up player, and he's looking to keep that momentum going here in this game. Braden Tay destroys the ball out to left field. Magic Mini rounds third to score, and Braden is in safely at second with a double. What a hit. Trey Kissel's looking to also drive the ball to the outfield and trade spots out there with Braden. A kick save and a beauty by Emerson George. Keeps the runner at second base. Trey's on first with a single. Another young buck here for Stone Cellar, Joel McCauley. Pride of Baker Elementary. Let's see if he can keep it going here. Two strikes on Joel. He's looking to fight this off, move the runners around, see if he can make something positive happen here. Julian Grenfell steps in. He also got a little bit of experience here in the 10U League with the MacDad team. Got hit by pitch and singled in that game. And he's also looking to keep that momentum going here at the end of the season. Good adjustment by Julian. hits the ball sharp into left field between the third baseman and the shortstop and scores a run, gets himself an RBI. Trey's over to second. We've got one out, and Stone Cellar is rolling 2-0. Bottom of the first inning. And in steps Connor Bachman, trying to keep it going here in the bottom of the first inning. He's got a C on his chest there as a captain on this team, trying to do his part, help the team to a championship. Connor with the seeing eye single there up the middle. Middle infield here for ERA. Kept that ball in the infield. Stops a run from scoring. Now we have bases loaded with one out. A deep drive to center field. Nikolai Parrish rounding first. He's going to stay at first. We have a runner down on the way home. Julian's going to keep going and score in a roundabout way. Coach Sprouse is going to talk to Julian in between innings and make sure they're on the same page there on those RBI doubles to the outfield. Another one of the veteran players here on Stone Cellar, Owen Robinson, is in here to hit and see if he can keep it going. These guys are looking to score 6 runs this inning. See if they can do it. Another one of the young bucks here for Stone Cellar, Landon Stratton. Quite a good little ball player here. He puts the ball in play. That's what he's looking to do here with 2 outs. Landon with the hit back to the pitcher. Elliott Shoup to Maddox DiDonato for the force out at third. What a great play by Elliott there. At the end of the first inning, we have Stone Cellar leading 4-0. The RA looking to answer back here in the top of the second. In between innings here, I'm joined by Quinn Hargraves, the leader of the Scooter Mafia here at Aiybl. You can find her scooting around with all of her friends during every game this summer. Quinn, can you tell me, what is your favorite part about being here at Centennial Field during the summer? Okay, Quinn, great answer, great answer. Quinn, how excited are you to be here during the AIYBL 75th birthday celebration?
Very excited.
You heard it, folks. Very excited for this and very excited to maybe snag a cupcake here later. If you're listening at home, we have a 12-year-old versus coaches kickball game coming up after this game. maybe some late night tenny ball. We'll see. Here in the top of the second inning, we have Everett Weist stepping in. Another Baker Lion looking to start the rally here early. That's a high fly ball in the infield. Michael Sprouse with a diving catch. What a play. It's like that glove caught the ball itself. I don't wonder where he got that thing. Harrison Hargraves, you know where he got that glove?
He robbed it.
Kane Lewis steps in with 1 out. His brother Errol, also a great baseball player here in the league. Kane's looking to follow in his footsteps. See if he can get something going here. Strikeout there. Kane's going to get some other chances this game, and all these guys are going to get another at bat or two, try to make it right. I think we'll be able to get some offense going here after that second at bat. Two outs brings up Mason Gordy. Mason with a hot shot down the third base line. Gets past the outfield. Mason's heading towards second. Ball's fired into the cutoff. What a great job by Stone Cellar getting that ball in quickly to the cutoff. Keeping Mason in a double, and a great hit by Mason. Puts himself in scoring position here with 2 outs. Looking to break the shutout. Ashton White steps in, needing a hit to score a run. Ashton's a good little ball player. Taking some good hacks in there. These 2 strikes. He's going to try to put something in play and make it happen. There's a ground ball past the pitcher, and Ashton's heading to first base. And safe. Another young buck steps up. Gabe Luther, a lefty. Gabe's making some adjustments in there, getting closer. Looking to put another 2-strike pitch into play. Strike 3 ends the inning with Stone Cellar still up 4-0 and looking to add on here at the bottom of the second inning. ERA is looking to keep that defense rolling, keep it close, and make something happen. Still here with Cade Wasovich, who's doing the announcing duties along with Ty here today. Cade, how's your last season here at Aiybl gone for you?
Good.
That was a great answer. Okay. Sure.
Hi.
So, Cade, let's talk a little bit about your performance on the mound here in the last few games. Beginning of the season, I saw you throwing a lot of fastballs until you had 2 strikes, and you're throwing that little curveball in there, right? Yeah. Even the little guys, even the little 8-year-olds, you throw curveballs. That's fantastic. It's good. That's a way to be a good mentor. Now, Cade, Harrison Hargrave says he still hit a ball to the outfield, but it was foul, so that does not count. Cade, let me ask you a question. I've noticed in the last few games you're starting to mix that curveball in earlier in the count. Okay, not when you just have 2 strikes. Really tough to hit if you're a batter. Is that on purpose? Is it something you're working on?
Well, I mean, they're probably guessing when it's an 0-2 strike that it's going to be a curveball, and I want to get them like earlier so they won't like know what's coming and stuff.
That's a good strategy. You throw it out there early, they start thinking about it, you can blow a fastball by them later in the count because fastball is always going to be your best pitch, right? Okay, do you throw in any changeups?
Not really. I throw like a slider, but it's getting better and better.
You got to work on that changeup, Kate. Come on. Now, speaking of changeups, was it last night? Maybe the night before. We got you on a changeup, didn't we, Kate?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. Graham Kissel leads it off here for Stone Cellar. Graham's dad, I believe, is an alumni of Aiybl. That's probably how Graham ended up here. His cousin Trey's playing shortstop. Graham with a ground out to Wes Milnick at second base. Wes fires it over to Everett at first. Great play over there. That's what they needed here to start off this inning and keep it close. Lacey McKillop steps in. She has been absolutely crushing the ball this year and heart of this team back there behind the plate when she's catching. Her dad's on the mound. She should be focused here, ready to go. Lacey with a short ground ball right in front of the pitcher's mound. Elliott Shoup fields it, throws to first, and she beats it out. She is flying down that line. We're back to the top of the order here with Magic Mini, Michael Sprouse. If he can get himself on base here, that's going to be a lot of speed to deal with for this ERA squad. Sprouse with a line drive between short and third base. Lacey's thinking about going to third, and an overthrow at second base lets her move up. Braden Tay with a ground ball to the shortstop, past the pitcher, scores a run. This speed on the bases is going to be a nightmare for ERA. They're going to have to make some plays here. Keep it close. Trey Kissel, a big hitter here for Stone Cellar, steps in. Runners on first and second. He's liable to hit one to the outfield, so these outfielders have to be ready here. This game may come down to one of the outfielders making a play on a fly ball and getting a double play. Single up the middle for Trey. He moves to second and stop. What a great play by West to keep him at first base and keep that force there. Stone Cellar scores another run. Joe McCauley steps in, looking to make another adjustment here. Joel with a little swinging bunt there. Elliott fields it and throws to first base with a great play, but Joel beats it out. In steps Julian Grenfell, looking to hit another ball out to the outfield and score a couple more runs. Ground ball to Maddox DiDonato. He stops it, keeps it in the infield, and we have bases loaded now with one out. Stone Cellar leading 7-0. Connor, the captain, Bachman, steps in again in a big spot with the bases loaded here, looking to deliver. Fly ball to Elliott. Oh, Elliott almost makes a spectacular play. He'll throw to second for the force out. Great call down there by Tommy Dean. He's always on top of things. We have Dean brothers down here as our umpires tonight. Nikolai Cowboy Parrish steps in with 2 outs. I think Ty Thomas is not the best on the scoreboard. Oh, and he beats it out at first base. Stone Cellar scores another run. Stone Cellar leads 8-0 with Owen Robinson up. He is taking some monster hacks out here. Rips a ball foul. He's looking to straighten it out. Owen, again, another Baker Lion. Love to see it here at Aiybl. Owen with another big swing, fouls it off into the cage above. And we have 2 strikes and 2 outs with Stone Cellar leading 8-0 here in the bottom of the second inning. Another foul ball into the stands. Lucky fan over there is going to get themselves a freeze pop, right, Ty?
If you get a foul ball, you get a free freeze pop.
Free freeze pop. The small one, not the big one, though. Owen connects. Ball to Elliott Shoup. To Maddox DiDonato at third for the ender. Elliott is all over the place here today. They picked a good spot for him there at pitcher. Getting a ton of action. He moves around well. Making the play. He knows where the ball needs to go. Great job there by Elliott. Okay, here in between the bottom of the second and the top of the third, I am joined by Jake Wyant, who is the bat boy for our Fiore True Value 12U team that just finished up their season last night in a tough battle against Sheets. Jake, I have a question for you. What is your favorite part about being a bat boy here?
So my favorite part is probably getting to be with the team a lot and making stronger friendships with the team.
Jake, that is the best answer I've gotten out of anyone today. I love it. I love it. Now, let me ask you another question. What's your favorite part about hanging out here at Aiybl since you spend so much time here?
So I have two answers. One is sometimes it's like a quiet place where if I don't have if my family isn't involved in anything and we just go there, it's a nice place for me to read. Or it's also just like a nice place to get to know people and to get to make friends.
Also, another great answer. Yeah, I've noticed you hanging out in the garage, in the shed every once in a while during batting practice, getting a good read in. You love reading books, right? What's your favorite book?
Probably Polar Express.
Polar Express. Awesome. Also, another great book. Great answers, Jake. Thanks for joining us. Here in the top of the third, down by 9 runs, Emerson George steps in, looking to chip into this deficit a little bit and see if he can get back on track for this offense. Emerson with a hot shot back to the pitcher. Ball falls down between the pitcher and shortstop, and Emerson's on with a leadoff single. After a few plays out in the field, Elliott's looking to drive a ball here. And he hits it right down the line in the infield, and he is on. Owen Robinson, what a spectacular try there. I thought he was going to have it. That was very, very close. Laid out. ERA is looking to get something started here with no outs. Guys on first and second, and one of their big sluggers, Wesley Milnick, stepping it into the plate. Wesley's a guy that likes to hit the ball hard out to left field, but it looks like he may turn on one here today and get it out to the right fielder. Oh, a hard foul ball almost came up here into the press box. Wesley's going to straighten it out here, make an adjustment, and see if he can get that out into a gap somewhere. Wesley strikes out to bring up Maddox DiDonato. Wesley took a healthy cut at that pitch. Nothing to be ashamed of there. He'll get it on the next one. Maddox Mad Dog DiDonato. Lately, like I said before, he has been swinging the bat well. He's not going to get cheated in there at the plate. Fly ball to Owen. Owen, as a captain, makes a great play, but he throws it away at second base. The runners are going to move up. And we've got 2 outs here in the top of the third. 2 runners in scoring position. Lucas Schock is looking to break up this shutout, get himself 2 RBIs, and get himself to second base as well, get into scoring position. And I am joined right now by the man, the myth, the legend, Fury True Value superstar, Noah Wyatt. Noah, what team did you play for when you played coach pitch?
I was on Stuckey, and my first year, we lost in the playoffs, and then my last year we made second place against Finelli Willett.
I also coach Stuckey, so I am sort of a Stuckey alum. Big fan of the blue and white, and I have another Stuckey current player right here. What is your name, little girl?
Hadley Talbot.
Hadley. Hadley and her brother are both Stuckey players this year. Did you have fun this year playing?
Yes.
Of course you did. It was your brother Grayson's first year, right? Now back to Noah. Noah, as a 12-year-old, what can you tell me was your favorite thing about hanging out here at this field and playing?
The environment, it was just really fun to like come here every day and then see all my friends and play like wiffle ball play wiffle ball with them.
I agree. I also like playing a little wiffle ball and tenny ball out here on the field after the games. During those interviews, we missed a little single by Lucas there. Moved a runner to third, scored a run, and Everett is looking to add on and capitalize on this here in the top of the third. Okay, Noah. While we're waiting for Everett here to destroy baseball, what was your favorite thing this year that happened? What was your favorite play? Favorite thing that happened to you? Favorite thing that happened to a teammate? Or just in the league in general? Maybe one of your buddies that was playing that you're watching?
Probably one of my favorite things that happened were the other day against Sheets. Whenever one of their players hit a line drive right to me, and I caught it. That was one of them. But I also liked whenever I would hit doubles in the game, and then everybody around, like everybody in the stadium, would just erupt.
And we had a double last night for your last at bat here in the regular season, or in the actually it was the playoffs, I guess you could say, but in our regular season, before we move on and we play in the Park Home Classic, double in your last at bat between left and center field, and you legged it out safe. It was smashed. It was smashed. Was that the hardest ball you think you hit this year?
Maybe that was definitely one of them.
For sure, for sure. And you also participated in the home run derby, right? And did you have fun doing that? That's always a fun time.
Yeah, I did.
Cool, cool, cool. Landon Stratton leads it off for Stone Cellar here in the bottom of the third. Stone Cellar leads 9-1. Landon with the pop-up in the infield. Elliott fields and throws to Everett at first base for the out. Graham Kissel with a foul ball. The bottom of the Stone Cellar lineup is just tough. Very few strikeouts. They put the ball in play. They run. They know what they're doing. They're going to be tough to compete against. Lacey McKillop steps in, looking to turn this order again. I've been reminded that Lacey McKillop is also part of the scooter mafia here at AIYBL. She's looking to scoot around the bases, though, here. Let's see if she can do it. Another hard swing there by Lacey. I may have jinxed them a little bit by saying that they are tough outs. A couple strikeouts, but that's okay because they're swinging hard and not everyone can hit it every single time. They are still doing great. And as Quinn Hargrave says, they are still trying their best. Everybody strikes out, everybody gets out. Okay, here, getting ready to start the top of the fourth inning. And I am joined by Leo Finelli, another member of the Sheets 12U team that's getting ready to play his championship series next week. Leo, give me a quick rundown. You've played here your entire life, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever played anywhere but here?
No.
And what teams did you start with? Let's talk about coach pitch to start. We'll forget rookie for now. Do you remember what your coach pitch team was? Was it Little Caesars?
No. It was New Pig.
New Pig. New Pig. With your brother? Now, one more question about your coach pitch team. Who was your coach and who was the pitcher on your team? Do you remember?
Our coach was probably Adam Keck, and don't know the coach or that pitcher.
Coach Cack didn't pitch? Maybe he was too afraid of you? Maybe. Okay. So now you have one championship under your belt, maybe more, I don't know, one last year, looking to repeat again this year. What has been your favorite part about hanging out here and playing at Aiybl just in general over the years?
Like the people and like how fun it is to actually like hit and field.
Okay, that's also a good answer. And what was your favorite moment so far this year?
Oh no, making it to the championship.
That's also a good answer. Good job. Kane Lewis with a deep drive to left center field. And he gets this rally started here for ERA. Again, it's 9-1. ERA is looking to win this inning as well. See if they can crawl back into this one and make it interesting here in the last couple innings. For Stone Cellar, it looks like we have Joel McCauley pitching. I believe that was Julian out in left center making the play on that one. We have some people moving around here, learning new positions. That was Mason Gordy. Strikeout. Oh, I lost track there. That was only 2 strikes. Mason's going to step back in. He ripped the ball last time. He's looking to do it again. It's a good eye. You're getting refocused, ready to hit again. Ashton White steps in with 1 out. And a ground ball to third base. Owen Fields throws to first base and just by the first baseman, Trey Kissel. Ashton is safe. And Kane makes it over to third base. Gabe Luther, lefty, steps in. This is a lefty on lefty matchup. It's really tough as a hitter to have to deal with a left-handed pitcher as a coach pitch. Coach Matt, he throws a 12-6 curveball. It's just tough. This is where ERA really needs a clutch hit from Emerson George at the top of the lineup to get it going with 2 outs. Got a couple runners on. Not a lot of times you get up with a couple runners on as a leadoff hitter. So looking to capitalize on this. Emerson goes down 0-2, takes a deep breath. He's going to try to settle in here, keep his head down, make contact, put it in play. Great idea. See a pitch, get your timing back, get your bearings. This is a big spot. Emerson with a hardline drive between shortstop and third base. ERA scores a run. Oh, they have a runner moving towards third. Oh, and he is safe. He is safe. Great try by Owen Robinson at third base, but he just couldn't hang on to it. Emerson's got to be feeling pretty good about himself after that hit. Elliott. Shoop steps in. He's been keeping this team in the game, making plays out here in the field. Now he needs to do it at the plate. Elliott with 2 foul balls. I believe Elliott's dad was the pitcher for ERA for a few games last year, maybe all of the games. He's waiting in the bullpen in case we need any relief here, in case Coach Matt gets tired. Elliott with a drive to right field past Magic Mini. Ball rolls to the fence. Elliott's going into second, and Emerson is going to score. Elliott Shoop with a bases clearing triple. It's now 9-4 in the top of the 4th inning with 2 outs. Wesley Milnick steps in, the 3-hitter for ERA. If Wes can put a ball on the left side of the field and leg it out, he's going to get himself another run. And Wes drives it to second base. Magic Mini with a great play at second base and throws it, and Wes beats it out at first. That was a great play by Michael Sprouse at second base. Hung on to it, slipped, got up, and made a throw. Just couldn't connect. Four-hitter Maddox DiDonato with a tough hit to the pitcher. Joel makes a great play, throws to first, but Maddox beats it out. Coach Mark McKillop walks out onto the field a little bit, get his team recentered, regrouped. A couple little mental mistakes there. He wants them to calm down. They've got runners on first and second and a force at every base. They can still get out of this with minimal damage, winning 9-5 here in the top of the 4th with 2 outs. Lucas Schock, the third of the Schock brothers. All great ball players. Lucas is trying to, again, follow in the footsteps of his older brothers with a big hit here. Oh, Lucas takes it on the leg just like his tough older brothers. Are they going to give him first base? No, they're not. They're going to make him stay in there. Lucas would probably take another one if it meant he could get to first base. That hit by pitch may have made Lucas mad, and he may be looking to hit a ball to the fence here. We'll see what happens. And Lucas with a hard ground ball to Michael Sprouse. Sprouse fields it, throws to Trey Kissel at first for the out. Great job by Lucas. Great job all around. Good hit, good play. Okay, between innings here, I am joined by Chase Geiger, who's a 12U player for the Coming Motors squad. Chase, also a Baker Lion, am I right?
Yep.
We've been highlighting the Baker Lions. Chase, first question for you. I've had a couple different questions for different people, but I'm going to ask you first. Winner of the Home Run Derby, how did that feel? Did it feel pretty good?
Yeah, it felt pretty good, and hopefully I can win the Park Home Run Derby too.
Let's hope so. Let's hope so. How many home runs did you hit?
I hit 7.
Test. Okay, a little bit of a technical difficulty there. I'm back with Chase. Chase, I can't remember what I just asked you, to be honest, but I'm going to ask you again. How many home runs did you hit? Do you remember?
In the Home Run Derby, I hit 7.
7 home runs in the home run derby. And how many home runs did you hit in the regular season? Did you hit any?
I hit 1 in the regular season.
And did you get yourself a dozen donuts
Yes.
from Parlor Donuts?
Yes.
And how did those feel going down?
They were too doughy.
You can't say that on live air. You can't say that. Did you share them with anyone?
Yeah, I had like 2 of them, and my family had the rest.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. So Chase, what teams have you played for here at Aiybl throughout your career?
I joined here in 8U, and I was on Martin Oil. Yeah, and in 10U, I was on Martin Oil, and in 12U, I was on Thompson's and also on Coming Motors.
And one more question for you, Chase. What has been your favorite part about playing here, hanging out here at the field?
Just the family that created at AYBL Field, how nice everybody is here, and just the environment.
All right, Chase, thank you. And good luck for the rest of the year here at the Park Home Classic and also the Home Run Derby. Good job. Single by Michael Sprouse leads off the inning here for Stone Cellar. Brings up Braden Tay, second batter of the game. Second batter in the lineup. Braden with a check swing. Braden Tay with another drive to the outfield. Fielded and thrown into second base. Everett with a backup. Fields, and he's going to eat it. Not a bad decision by Everett there. Michael Sprouse with a ton of speed scores on that hit. It is now 10-5 Stone Cellar, the bottom of the 4th inning with no outs. Stone Cellar is threatening once again with runners on. Oh, I'm sorry. Michael Sprouse has to go back to third. We've got runners on second and third with no outs. And Trey Kissel, the 3-hitter, up to bat. Coach Mark McKillop with a slider there to lead him off. Trey with a pop-up to the infield, and Elliott Shoup all over the place today. They need to keep the ball away from him if they want to score. He is making play after play. I'm joined by Jensen Mish, Stone Cellar alumni. Jensen and my Stuckey team had quite a few battles over the years. Wish Jensen would have went on vacation for a couple of those playoff games, right? Jensen, what do you think about this game? I'm sure you're rooting for Stone Cellar.
Yeah, yes, I'm rooting for Stone Cellar.
Okay. And what was your favorite part about playing here in AOYBL in the Coach Pitch League?
I really don't know.
You don't know? No. Okay. How about, did you win a championship? How about that? Let's hear that.
Yes, I did win a championship.
All right, Jensen, thanks for joining us. Joel single to score Michael Sprouse. Move the runner around, brings up Julian Grenfell. It's a big bat here for Stone Cellar. Grenfell with a ground ball to Maddox DiDonato. He fields and looks for the force out, but good base running there by Joel. He stays, not forced, and a run scores. Still a good play by Maddox. Keep the ball in the infield, not allow the runner to move up, and they still have a force at every base as Connor Bachman steps up to the plate. Connor, the captain Bachman, I believe in his last year here in the Coach Pitch League. Connor fights off that two-strike pitch. Almost hits the photographer down there. That could have been an expensive foul ball. Strikeout brings up Nikolai Parrish. Nikolai started this year playing in our Kid Pitch 10U League for Cesar Batiste. Had a great year. His dad Carl is coaching first base. Nikolai with a hot shot to second through Wes's legs and into the outfield. The outfield gets it in quick, and Wes will run it in and get it back to the pitcher here. With 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth, Stone Cellar now leads 12-5 with a runner on third. Owen with a fly ball down the third base line. It bounces with a little spin on it and heads foul. Maddox makes a smart play, touches in foul territory. Owen hits a ground ball to Maddox to third. Maddox throws to second. Ball gets into the outfield, and a run will score to make it 13-5. Stone Cellar. Great hustle there by Owen to get to second base. No force at second now. It's going to be a tougher play for ERA to make to get out of this inning. Landon Stratton, another young buck, as we said before, and he's in a big spot here. He grounds to Everett, who has the ball go off of his glove And West with a great play behind him makes the play. Everett gets back and gets Landon out at first base. Fantastic play there by ERA to stick with that ball. We're getting ready to start the top of the 5th inning. Stone Cellar leading 13-5. They have an 8-run lead, and ERA needs to score a couple runs here, give themselves a chance in the last inning. Everett Weiss steps in to hit, and I am joined by a player on the other side of the 12U championship next week from Sylvan Veterinary, Finn Gunnett. Finn, another Stone Cellar player, am I right?
Yep.
Yep. Finn used to stand next to me when I was pitching when he played for Stone Cellar, and I would try to trip him every time he tried to catch the ball because he caught every ball that was hit back to him. We had to try to keep it away from Finn. Finn, what was your favorite part about playing in coach pitch?
Hitting dingers to the outfield.
Finn hit absolutely no dingers to the outfield, maybe a lot of swinging bunts, and then he ended up with a home run after the ball was thrown around a little bit. Finn, big game next week against Sheets. What are you guys thinking? You thinking you've been playing really well lately? I know we have some Sheets players here in the press box. You feeling pretty confident? Looking forward to it?
Yeah, if we can just get our pitchers on the mound to throw strikes, I think we got a pretty solid chance.
I think that's probably a good strategy. You're right. And Finn, you're coming off of a year where you won the 10U championship last year for MacDad, so you have a little bit of winning mentality. Am I right? Am I right? We have a couple people with their thumbs down. They don't like that. I like it. I was also on that team as well. Hey! We gotta watch. We gotta watch the mouth there, Finn. Finn, I've been asking everyone this, and I'm really looking forward to your championship series next week because I think it's going to be a great one. And if all the thousands of fans that are listening at home, please come out and enjoy that game or those games because they're going to be some really good ones. Finn, what has been your favorite part about hanging out and playing here at Aiybl over the years?
All of the kids, it's just a big community.
You know what? That's been a pretty common answer about from everyone. So I think I agree. That was a good job. Thank you for the interview. I appreciate it. And good luck next week. All right.
Thank you.
One out brings up Kane Lewis, who has been on fire in this game. Kane does not want this season to end. He may never get out again. Great cut by Kane there. He just didn't connect on that one. He may get another chance, though, here by the end of the game. Big Mason Gordy stands in, looking to just pummel a ball. Mason with a drive high up in the infield. Let go of that bat. It must have slipped in this heat. And he makes it to first base with 2 outs, looking to rally, score a couple runs. Ashton steps in looking for another hit. Coach Eric Schauck's happy to see a runner on base. Coaching third base over there is one of the most aggressive third base coaches. He'll get these boys moving if they can put it in play. Another rip by Ashton, and it is a short hop to Michael Sprouse. He fields and touches first for the out to get out of the inning. Another great play. A lot of great defensive plays being made in this game. After this game, just as a reminder for all the fans listening out there, we got a 12U versus coaches and board members kickball game. It should be a fun time. Banana ball rules, banana ball style. If you're listening, get in your car and get out here to AIYBL. We got some food on the grill. We'll have AJ Wyant and somebody else on the mic tonight. Eric Kessinger on the mic. Should be a good time. Stone Cellar coaches take the field. Mark McKillop, Michael Sprouse. Neither of them wear hats. It just looked too good without a hat, I guess. Graham Kissel steps in. He's crowding the plate. He's looking to get hit and get on base. Start it up. Oh, and Coach Mark moves him back. Both of these teams put in a lot of time in the off season, doing clinics at the summit, getting their skills ready to go, and it certainly has paid off. They found themselves here in the championship in the 8U League, AIYBL. I just noticed it looked like we lost our catchers for this game. 120-degree heat. It's probably not the best place for a catcher to be. But we do have Coach Jake George in there, grabbing all the balls for Mark. It's going to be tough to make a play at home. Elliott Shoup looks like if there's a force out, he could probably beat the runner there. Lacey McKillop looks to atone for that last out. She's locked in, loaded, ready to roll. And a swing and a hit to Elliott with a backhand stab, and he throws to first, and Lacey beats it out. Elliott Shoup is all over the place today, folks. Somebody check this kid's birth certificate. Magic Mini Michael Sprouse. Swinging a Victus Vibe today. Brand new bat. He has been crushing the ball with it since switching over. Highly recommend. Coach Mark delivers a strike, and Michael fouls it off. Michael is a member of the MacDad 10U team who will be starting their championship series against Altoona First Friday night. Michael gets into one to left center field. Nice little line drive there. Throws into second base, and Michael slides in safely with a double. Lacey moves to third base. And Cellar is threatening here in the bottom of the fifth inning, winning 13-5 with 1 out. Coach Mark may want to intentionally walk Braden Tay here after the day he's had, put him on first base, see if we can get a force out at every base. But it looks like he's going to challenge him. We're not quite clear on the rules here. We're not sure if we're going to get a 10-run rule if they score 2 here or not. We'll see how this plays out. And Braden Tay, that ball may go, and it is over the left fielder's head for a double. Magic Mini Michael Sprouse scores from second base, and Braden Tay is in at second, safe with a double. That ball was absolutely tattooed. Cade, as somebody that hit a home run just the other day, what did you think about that swing from the, I believe, maybe 7, maybe 8? I'm not quite sure how old he is, Braden Tay.
He's gonna be a good one day.
That's right. He might have to switch to hit left-handed so he can get that short porch like Cade takes advantage of. That was a great 8U championship series, championship game here. Cellar came out on fire, hitting the ball all over the place. ERA battled and battled. They just didn't have enough today, but they also have the only win against Cellar this year, so they have a lot to be proud of. Cellar is going to celebrate here, might get a Gatorade bath, I'm not quite sure. ERA, a little bit upset, but you know what? They'll be back next year, ready to roll. Some of these kids moving on to the Kid Pitch League. They've already made an impact, and the rest of the kids are going to be coming back ready to prove themselves once more. That makes it a repeat championship for Cellar.
every single coach, parent that has involved their time to bring the kids from where they were in March to where we all finish tonight and tomorrow. So on behalf of everyone at the league, thank you very, very much. Right now, I want to turn it over to our second place team, ERA, and Coach Jake George.
Hey, first of all, I just want to say great game for both teams. Stone Cellar, you guys came out to play. Great game. Maybe next year ERA will come and get you. No? Alright, so we're going to start it off. We're going to start off in my order, my age. First, we got Mason Gordy. Maddox DiDonato. Everett Reese. Emerson George. Wesley Melnick. Elliot Shoup. Kane Lewis. Lucas Stock. Ashton White. And Gabe Luther. All right, I got two that aren't here. Just want to recognize them. Got Aiden Harshberger and Eli Luther. Hey, once again, great game, guys. Parents, I want to take a minute and thank you guys for what you do. If it wasn't for you guys that got the kids to the field, to the practices, we wouldn't be where we are right now. So, kids, take a minute.
All right. We'll start it off. We'll go in the off. Since Coach George went top, we'll go Young Guns. Hey, hats off to ERA. It's been a pleasure playing you guys all season long. Awesome stuff. Really love watching the growth and development. All right. Without further ado, Landon Stratton. All right, moving up the ladder, our 6-year-old Graham Buster Kissel. All right, now for our 7-year-olds. Oh, sorry, one more 6. That's Braden Tick. All right, moving up, we got Joel the Jet McPauley. Dr. J. Julian Grenfeld. Wearing number 37, number 1 in my heart, Lacey McKillop. Good job, Snacks. All right, and we got Magic Mini Michael Sprouse. All right, moving up to our captains, we got Nikolai Cowboy Parrish. Trey the Missile Kissel. Owen Juice Robinson. And Connor Bauman. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, on behalf of Aiybl, thank you for coming out. Thank you for everything you've done for you this year. In a few minutes, we'll get started recognizing our senior nights. Parents, grab some pictures. But first, on behalf of our umpires, our head umpire on team. On behalf of our umpires, every single year, we have a sportsmanship award. This year's sportsmanship award goes to a player that has developed and demonstrated great effort, teamwork, and partnership. This year's winner is Magic Mini Michael Sprouse. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again on behalf of everyone here at Aiybl.